Hi guys, it's Deborah back again, and I just wanted to show you some of the books that I got at the thrift shop this morning. I think it's always good to go back again and have a look, because I went to this thrift shop a few weeks ago, but I went back today and I got some seriously good items. First of all, this one, it's an Atlas of Australia, and what I like about this one is that it's really large. So it's got some really big maps and things in there. They're all road maps from Australia, and that suits me fine. I'm happy to work with those, but I like the size of the pages that I've got in this particular book. So this one here is a drawing book, and if I just flip through, it hasn't got a huge amount. I suppose it's got a fair few pictures, but I like these sort of things because I can use my own colours, my watercolours and acrylics and things on those as well. Then again, I might actually keep this book because it's teaching you how to draw. And this one here was a bit of a score because it's actually antique maps, and look at them, it's all in black and white. This one again, I can colour it, I can use my distress inks or crayon, and I quite like some of the images that are in here as well. Look, that would make a lovely page. It's all crackled and, you know, cutting bits out, making backgrounds. This is lovely. This talks about glazing when you're decoupaging. Even these, it's very nice. These half-finished things. I thought that that would make quite interesting backgrounds for a junk journal, so that's why I got that one. This one here, Folk Art of France, is also pretty good because it's got a lot of these black and white images, and this paper is really nice. It's not glossy at all, which I appreciate, particularly when you're colouring and things like that. These next two I'm really excited about. This is an encyclopedia of the butterfly world, and it's got a bit of writing and a few butterflies in there, but as I flipped over, I just found pages and pages of all these beautiful butterflies, big ones, little ones. So I was really excited. I hit the mother lode, I said. But perhaps the most special thing I found was this. It's not something that I was going to buy, but it was just too precious to sort of go past. And it's San Francisco in pictures. But what's fascinating, it was $1.95, it's 1961. But what is fascinating is that it's got some handwriting in it from the person who wrote it. And what it sounds from the writing, it says the quality of the pictures is poor. He or she are referring to the book. But it better acquaints you with your new home than all our words. And then in brackets it says sounds like a Chinese proverb. This book was something and thoughtful was, I'm not sure what this word. This book was something and thoughtful suggestion. So it's got this person, and what they've done in the actual book is, as we flipped through it, we found these little notes that this person has handwritten in here. For example, on this page here, up here, it says, "This was the ship I told you about, and Amundsen is my grandfather's brother." So it's talking about Roald Amundsen, who sailed into San Francisco Bay in 1906. And just the pictures of the ships are beautiful. And then this one here talks about the Victorian architectural influences in San Francisco. I've been to San Fran, it's a beautiful city. So it's got these amazing pictures of the bridge and the baseball and old cemeteries, but all through it are these little notes that this person has made. There's one which I was just trying to find, which actually has a picture and it says, "This is our house," but I can't quite find that. Just let me find it. And this one here talks about the interior of this being burned out this summer, and a fund drive is out to to repair it. Yeah. So it's also a bit of the history of San Francisco. More words there about the view at the top. Oh, here, look at this. It says, our house is here, and in the fog, there's an arrow. It's just gorgeous. So I'm sure I'm going to find more as I look through it properly. But I couldn't pass it up simply because someone has taken the time to write notes in it. And I hope that when I make a junk journal from it, that those handwritten notes are really appreciated, because I really appreciated it, and I was very sad that somebody had gotten rid of it when there was all these beautiful little notes in there for them, or for whoever it went to. I'm not sure how it ended up back in Australia, if this person was going to live in San Francisco, but clearly the people who wrote it did live in San Francisco. My only regret is that there's no name. Normally, you know, if somebody writes a little note, they might put a name underneath their note, and that hasn't happened in this case. But still a really, really good find. So, such a gem, and I'll keep looking for those gems as I'm out and about looking for my junk journal pages. So this lot of books cost $25, so Australian dollars, which I thought was a very reasonable price for 8 really, really good books. And I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. I'll catch you next time. This is Deborah. Cheers.